Yo, what up, y'all? How you doing? How you doing? I see a video talk about and do a little reaction too. So let's get straight into this bit. Y'all feel me? Hold on, pull it back up. Pull it back up. It's called "Male Feminist Threatens Cooley," and this happens. I'm not really familiar with Cooley or his. I could assume his work is red pill shit or maybe red pill shit. But I'm not too. I seen like one video, so I'm not really too familiar on his views and stuff. I only seen like one video.
All right, man. So you said that basically when we peel back all the layers, the black
And I think that was the video I did the reaction to.
woman is God.
Correct.
I'm just repeating, we peel back all the layers, the black woman is God.
Correct.
I'm just repeating back what you said to let you know that I understood exactly what you said. You said,
Okay.
as you know, before we've adopted the thinking and ideologies of God, how we know it now, before that, or even
My bad, my bad.
if we take it away, we would see that the black woman is actually truly God. That's what you
Correct.
said, right? Okay.
Correct.
Now, where does the father, my question for you is, where does the man come in? Where does the father or the man come into this picture? The black man or any man?
All right. Now, regards to the father is a social construct that has nothing to do with nature. So somebody made up this whole father aspect. Man is something totally different. You grow into the man, but we go through stages in life to get to a man. So, in regards to me, I had to go from a embryo, you know what I'm saying, to an infant, to a toddler, teenager, young adult, and then I graduated into a man. So, when we're talking about those two terms, you got to go to get to a man, and then when you're talking about a
Okay, let's be honest here. A boy will always grow up into being a man. Now, if we're talking about man as a characteristic value, like does he have the traits of a man? That's okay, that's different. But I'm not sure what he's saying. He's saying that of being a father is is a social construct and there's no father in the nature in nature or some shit. That makes absolutely zero sense. When a lion fucks a lioness and the lioness gives birth, that lion now is the father of that lion cub. You feel me? Their genetic mate, his genetic mate. If you're using science into this shit, his genetic makeup is can be found in that lion cub. If you was to compare the two, you will see half of his shit and half of the mom shit. So therefore, he is the father of that child. So I'm not sure what the fuck he's saying. That's one. And if he's like, if he's going with nature, well, like I guess he's like, oh, Mother Nature. Okay, what about Father Time? That's there for a reason. So if there's no father, why is there Father Time and Mother Nature? So there's a balance in and out. And to say that a woman is God is crazy to me. I'm a Muslim. I'm Muslim to say that any woman is God, let alone black woman. So that's also something I'm gonna let the podcast go on more, and I'm gonna talk about what the because that's outrageous as a motherfucker. Okay, so as a to say that God is a woman is insane to me. All the people in the church, like the pastor, you call them what? Father. Even when you pray, even like a Christian, I'm gonna use a Christian player. Oh Father, thou art in heaven, right? It's Father, thou art in heaven. It doesn't say Mother, thou art in heaven. Just cause you want it to, when you want to believe that, cool. But you also gotta agree that you're delusional somewhere. You gotta agree that that's not you're not basing it off science. So you can't start something with science and then completely ignore logic in the next room. That don't make sense, huh?
father, there's nowhere that there's a father in nature. So a father would be unnatural. That's just something to compete with the woman.
Okay. So you're saying that
Do you know without fathers there wouldn't be no fucking woman? Like the same way without women there'd be no men. Without men there would be no fucking woman. The
the father is unnatural, but the woman is natural. Do I
Correct.
have that correct? And you're
Correct.
saying
Correct.
the reason why you really didn't give a reason why the
you
father would
didn't.
be unnatural. So what's your reasoning that the father is unnatural? Explain. Give me some logic. However you could.
Because it's like if you're going into the science of it, the man is what decides the gender of the baby, right? So a man has a sperm that's either carrying the X or the Y chromosome. So like so the man decides if it's gonna be a boy or female. So man create the woman and all that shit. The woman carry the baby. Because I thought the woman made the baby in the stomach, but it's the baby tells the woman how to make it, which is so fucking fascinating to me. Is the human body is truly a fucking magnificent thing, especially the female body, bro. Fucking insane. But to say that they're God, that's a that's a reach beyond reach beyond reach beyond reach, my nigga.
Good,
Right.
you
The
know,
logic
put it
was the
together.
logic was the logic was nature. I said that there was not a father found in nature. There's nowhere in nature that you can find a father. You have a
Okay,
male,
well,
so at the end of the day, there's no father. Father is a social construct.
Yes,
That's
there is a father
something
in
to put
nature.
itself into existence to be opposite of the mother. But there's no such thing really as a father. I'm
can you
just
ex- can you explain how
Wait,
the
you kind of it's that's if he's just saying is a father is the opposite of a mother, then if a father is a social construct, then by that same fucking logic, a mother is a social because they're both the same size of the two coins. You can't just chop one side and say fuck this side and then oh this side is real but this side ain't. Nigga, you came from this. So that okay.
how the father is a social construct?
it's a social construct due to the fact is you're talking about a label that's being placed on a man being a father. Can you be a father at 12 years old?
I mean, I think I
Technically,
had when I
if you have I don't know, I'm not sure what age niggas get sperm or start developing sperm. If you're fucking a woman that's able to get pregnant, yes, you can be a 12-year-old.
was 12 years old, man.
The
So
takes is
Okay,
like
could,
so you have
you
none.
could be a father when you're 12 years old. You could have definitely
yes,
planted your seed in something.
yes,
Yes. Let's just go with, do you think there's any differences between men and women?
obviously.
It's kind of like you're trying to be condescending to the point where you have no comprehension. Like, you don't have no comprehension in what I'm saying to you in a response to the point where you can't fathom it. What do you mean? I don't
No.
understand what you. Then you go to the next question after you sit there and tell me that
Nigga, you never answered the first question, slime. He going to it because you're not answering this shit. Why would he stay on this shit?
you
And
didn't
how
understand
how
shit.
did he get it?
Like
No, no,
come
no.
on,
Not
bro. Like we gonna turn
understand.
this into. Is this some
Not
type of
understand.
entertainment or something? I'm just
What you
asking you.
mean,
I
Brody?
thought it was about the black woman as God. I don't know you. I
Well,
didn't research you. I just
totally
came over here
fine.
because okay. So what are we doing? What are we doing?
We'll speak in detail. What we're doing is having a discussion, man
Yo,
to
he really look dumbfounded right now, bro. Is he really? He truly doesn't understand this. He truly believes what the. Oh, that's insane.
Mm-hmm.
man, right?
Mm-hmm.
You
Mm-hmm.
just said that the man is a social construct,
I said the
right?
father is. You're
Or the
saying that the
father
man
is a
is. Right.
okay.
There was two things. You asked me
Let's
about the man
excuse
and the
it.
father.
You said, well, that, because the father is, not from nature. And I want you to explain, how isn't the father not from nature? That's what I want you to do. I
Please
want you
do.
to explain how it's a social construct and it's not from nature. Because here's what I'll tell you. Nothing grows without unless a seed is planted. Nothing grows on this planet unless a seed is planted. And
Unless it's
every
asexual.
man holds the seed in them. Every man holds the seed of life form. Life form in us. In your sack, if you have enough testosterone, but I know in my sack, I got at least 80 million of them little niggas moving around in there. You know what I'm saying? Most men do with a good amount of testosterone. So therefore we have seed and the life form starts there. You won't have a plant if you don't plant a seed first. So you saying that a father is a social construct is a lie is what I'm saying. Get to dispute the point that the father doesn't hold the seed. So we plant the seed in a woman and then life grows from that. Women bring about life. The life
I think Fugazi here is split into two narratives. Yes, he has to the father is a social construct. First and foremost, before he even acknowledges that a father can plant seed or is the carrier of a seed. Because I don't even think niggas gonna do that shit. So you still gotta get to this nigga. You gotta box this thing in a corner and make him stand on that shit. How was a father a social construct? Why do you believe that? Or you just saying that shit because you heard that shit somewhere, you fucking sheep?
form is
if you truly believe in something as deep as this nigga's making it seem that he believes in, have some facts and something to stand on when you're questioning about it. If niggas ask me about, I think fucking J. Cole is better than Kendrick, and I could stand on whatever the fuck I think that is. You feel me? Like, so be able to stand on some shit like that. Why do I think Michael Jordan is the greatest of all time versus fucking LeBron James? I could prove that shit. Jordan changed the fucking game of basketball. Period, bro. We every time if you basketball, everybody knows Jordan. Everybody will know Jordan. Jordan changed the mother. Well, yeah, I get what I'm trying to say, bro. You should be able to stand on that shit and give stats and statistics for it.
Is actually in a man. So explain to me again how the father is a social construct when the father holds the seed and a woman holds nothing but eggs. She's waiting for a seed.
Okay.
You
All right.
sound you don't make sense, man. Let me hear
Okay.
you.
You haven't given me a chance to make sense.
Yes,
You're
he has.
wrong. And you're wrong in the way to sit there and say that
No
the
fugazi
sperm is
don't
a
gotta be
seed.
hostile.
How could you have seeds running up and through your body? That makes no sense. A seed is not a fucking tadpole with a tail. That's not
Nigga, sperm, bro. When he says seeds, he means sperm, semen. They really are in the shape of a tadpole. Sperm in your nutsack just stay in one place, nigga. They ain't moving around.
a seed. So in regards to it, you're wrong. Now, if you're talking about an apple seed or
Explain
orange
how I'm
seed,
wrong though.
listen, an avocado seed or whatever the case may be, now we can get into the comparison on how the woman gives the man the whole body, the construct, the brain, the lungs, the face, the skin. She's creating a child within a womb.
No, she's not. The child is creating itself in the womb. Big difference. I just learned that shit too, my boy. The child is telling the woman how to create, not vice versa. I thought that shit too, but no, you're wrong.
So she gives him the penis too. Did you forget that she gave him the
Incorrect.
sperm? So
Can
in
you
regards
explain
to it,
in a scientific way, from
She
a
gave him the
biological
sperm.
way, how
Crazy.
doesn't a man hold the seed in the life form? You're just speaking, but I need
I went to the Dominicans to get my shit blowed out, and they killed my shit. I look like fucking Professor Snake. Like if I lay my hair out, I look like Professor Snake. But let's
you to peel back the layer to things and give facts. This podcast is called No Fugazi. So if I'm speaking, I'm always going to speak with facts. So here's a fact for you. The woman doesn't determine the sex of the baby. She has an X chromosome. The man holds the X and the Y chromosome,
that's it.
right? So here's science, right? So when a man has sex with a woman, he dictates the sex of the baby. So you just said, where do you get a penis from? Where do you get this from? Where do you get that from? You get that from the man, since the man determines the sex of the baby. Do you get it? Women
Okay,
only
the
hold
man.
the X chromosome, men hold the X and a Y. That's scientifically facts that proves that what you just said is nonsense, and men do dictate the sex of the baby. So if he's dictating the sex of the baby, let's peel the layer.
I don't like how he's saying dictating like the man chooses whether, hey, you're gonna be a fucking boy, be a boy, you're gonna be a fucking no. It's but we get what he's trying to say. I just don't dictating. This dickhead is gonna try to use that shit as some fucking feminist or woman or weak type of bullshit. So I don't think dictating should have been.
Back even further. That means that the man actually dictates how many men are going to be in this world, how many women are going to be in this world. The list goes on
I
and on.
don't.
Your father dictated that you would have a beard. Your father dictated that you would have a beard and be a man. From what I could see, you get what I'm saying? Your mother didn't determine that, so you should be thanking your father, because your father truly.
But let's not make it seem like like a father can make a baby without a mother either, or a mother could make a baby without a father. We work together. It's one without the other. A man is amazing the fact that they carry sperm, but it needs the egg to fucking fertilize. You feel me? We need women. We need each other. Like, we're not equal. We need each other. We gotta live off each other. A woman's body is fucking amazing that it can create a fucking human being. Yo, understand what like I want y'all to understand how fascinating that shit is to me. Like, when you really, all of you, how you come so you start off so fucking small. and then even smaller where you're not even really seeing on x-rays or nothing, and then you grow in her stomach. She has a child in her stomach, bro, growing a baby in there with all the other organs, and nothing goes wrong half of the time. You know, like majority of the time the baby is fine, just chilling in that shit. The baby kicks, it's alive enough to move its limbs inside the body, bro. And then the woman, this the nasty part. The how the birth is given is pushed out of the vajayjay. You feel me? And then you have a small little baby with fucking fingers, fucking blood, a fucking heart. Yo, God is amazing, bro. God is amazing. Cause like, yo, like if you really don't believe in God, this is how I'm gonna make you believe in God. We, as science, we could create artificial limbs. We could transfer. We could transplant hearts. We could damn near resuscitate niggas. But there's two facts that you if you a scientist that you gotta know. Like one, life. Two, and death. We cannot control death. We will never know when the exact moment, the exact time a nigga's supposed to die. If somebody dies and we resuscitate them, they're not dead. If they were resuscitated, they wasn't fully dead. If somebody is truly, we can never bring them back. God is the only one that can decide when your soul leaves your body and when you're dead. And then when a baby is born, we know what a baby is made of, but we cannot make a baby. We know exactly, we know everything down to the goddamn toenails and everything about how a baby's created. We could even choose the sex of the baby now. But when that baby is born, only God can make that baby's heart beat. God is fucking incredible to make a little, and then we grow into these. We grow into these, bro, and all because a woman. It all started with a woman and a man. Life is fucking, yo, being fucking, bro.
Created you. Anything for that, man? Scientifically, can you dispute what I said?
You sound uneducated, like to the point where this is so level of surface to the point.
God
When somebody can't attack the argument, they attack the individual. That's what this is.
dang,
How
man.
could you?
Okay,
How could you
educate
sit
me.
here? I'm just asking you, like, how could you
Educate
sit
me.
here and
I'm
tell
I'm
me that
fine.
my father gave me what all males are females before they turn into a male based off the decision of the mother. Every male can look at their actual scrotum sac and see a line from the bottom of their scrotum sac to the tip of their penis. All males.
Ain't no way this nigga's about to say we have a. Technically, he is right, but the way he's about to explain it is gonna piss me the fuck off.
That means you were sold up. Your testicles are nothing but your ovaries. Your penis is nothing but an elongated clitoris. At the end of the day, you're nothing but an inside out female. I'm sorry that this man has never been told that. And
So where's our titties?
he doesn't understand that he was made
Where's the period blood?
in the likeness and the image of his mother. I'm sorry that before anybody ever taught him anything, his mother was there. Your mother is
You're made in a likeness of your mother and your father. Nigga, like, what are you, what are you saying, slime? So if you're made in a likeness of your mother, bitch, you look exactly like your mother. And your mother is a very masculine looking mother. You feel me? Like, what the fuck are you saying? Your mom got a full beard, bro. Like, what's going on, slime?
literally the only thing that you know in life. You don't even know if that's your father. But your mother knows if it's your father.
And that's as a baby. As a baby, you don't know that that's your mother. You're not. You don't know who the fuck your parents are as a baby when you're born. But if a baby comes right, 100% right. I know who my mom is. The mom knows I'm her child. The dad don't know that. But if the dad isn't my dad, whose fault is that? The motherfucking mother. And that type of person that cheated, did some adulterous shit, and you're telling about their God? Insane.
Or not. You know everything about your mother because that's where you came from. That's your first home. That's your first origin. The black woman has always been considered God, even before the patriarch took over and started to actually make a male God. But
Okay, so look, I see. He says before when your mother gives birth to you, know everything about your mother, and then he says the black woman is God. So, are you saying that every woman who isn't black, who's also given birth to fucking men and whatever the case might be, who's they're still mothers, they're still giving birth. Are you telling me they're not God? Why? It's ridiculous that you think fucking black women are God to begin with, but why is it specifically only black women? How can you make that distinction? What makes you say that as black woman that's God, but all the other women aren't? What are you trying to say there, Slime?
But it was never a male that was being God. It was always the woman. In Islam, it was a woman. In the Catholic Church, it
No.
was the woman. In ancient Egypt, it was the woman. In Samaria, Mesopotamia, Babylon, it was the woman. Phoenicia was the woman. Chaldea was the woman. But
Keep Islam out of it. You don't know what the fuck you're talking
if
about.
he doesn't know that, that means he's not reading. And I'm telling you, I'm trying to respond to the man, even to the point where if a woman is making up your whole total makeup and she's using her menstrual blood to do it within her womb, that's why you women don't bleed for 9 months. You literally correlate a child in your womb. What does the man have to do with it? Is the man shooting blood in you, woman?
What does the man have to do with it? Okay. You know that child that's taking up the period blood? Right? Right? You know that child that she's menstruating for, right? That child wouldn't exist if the man didn't put anything in there, Brody. Like what? The child would be not. There wouldn't be no child if the man didn't do anything for the child to be there, my boy.
Or is he literally giving you his DNA via his sperm? So when you're actually making
Yes.
this baby in your womb, you're using your blood. That's why you don't bleed for 9 months. When that baby comes out, that is a product of its mother. So the baby literally develops through life. As the baby develops through life, we get to puberty. That's when our body chemically starts to actually make the sperm in our body. But it came from our mother. Everything comes from your mother. You get it from your mother. Your mother is your God. Your father is not your God. The sperm in his body comes from his mother. Where do you think we got our body from? You didn't make
Where does the mother come from? Your mother came from another nigga's nutsack, my boy. The fuck are you talking about?
this. You don't have nothing to do with your face. You don't have nothing to do with your head and none of that. Your mama
Her granddad, his grandfather must be pissed at this nigga right now.
gave that to you. She
His
birthed you.
father
How
gotta be
could you
pissed
sit
at
there and
this
say that
nigga right
she's not your God? Your mother was God before you was taught about God. Somebody had to tell you about God in order for you to believe them. Now in your mind, that's God. But what if your mother knew she was God?
Yo, my nigga is literally foaming at the mouth. He is foaming at the mouth.
She
Insane.
would teach you about God. How can a man be a God when he cannot produce life?
He really think he's spitting facts right now. That's the crazy part, bro.
A man cannot sustain life. He does not have breast milk.
Got you. You done or are you still going?
No, go ahead, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm respectful. So if you want to go and respond, you can go.
Okay. So, I mean, everything you said was just nonsense. It didn't make any sense. It didn't correlate to anything.
Which
It
part?
didn't,
Which
one
part?
plus
Which
one didn't
part?
add up.
Everything.
Oh
You
no.
didn't have any rebuttal
Everything.
to it. You just started speaking nonsense. But let me ask you a
I
question.
have to force myself to speak
Does
because you won't
one,
allow me to.
does
Nigga, you were just spitting bullshit for the past 10 minutes, Slime. What are
one
you?
You're
plus
asking
one
me
equal
another
two?
question. Yeah,
Does
I
one
think
plus
it
one
equals
equal
one.
two?
No, one and one come together, they merge. That's one, right? Think about it,
Okay.
right?
God dang.
When
So,
one and one
chat
come together,
proves
they
my
merge,
point. The
right?
nigga don't know what
Right.
one
One
plus
and
one
one
equals.
merge, right?
He said that
One
one
and
and one
one, put it
merges.
together, they merge. One, right? If I
Oh,
come
god
together with
dang.
a
Yeah, it's, it's my fault, y'all. It's my fault. I was talking to this nigga. I mean, the computer screen. I was talking to this computer screen. I'm not even gonna disrespect the computer screen. I was talking to this nigga, Mr. King Knowledge 20 here. That's insane. That's insane. That's what his fucking name is. Holy fuck. I was operating under the premises that this nigga knew that 2 plus 2 equals 4. I was under the impression that this nigga knew what an objective fact is. I was under the impression that this nigga knew that this nigga was smart, that he at least passed the third grade. I was under that impression. That is my fault. I am totally fucking sorry. It makes sense why. Everything he says. Nigga said 1+1 merges. So it merges to become Super One. Holy, oh, what in the Dragon Ball oh my,
woman. Don't I go into that woman? Don't me
All
and that
right,
woman go into each other? Now we won. I got my dick. I am one. At the end,
yo, he really think he's spitting. Yo, this is insane.
woman. Don't me
all
and that
right.
woman go into each other? Now we won. I got my dick. I am one. At the
No, y'all not one, cause you can still pull your dick out and you'll be two separate fucking entities, nigga. Even when you're still in here, you're not fucking merging. If you truly believe you're merging with a bro, no, oh, my lord.
end of the day, what
So
you
you
mean?
got a
One plus
watch
one
on your
equals
left
two.
hand. You got a watch on your left hand. If you
Right.
put another watch on your left hand, will you have one watches or two watch?
They're on the same hand. It's just one watch. If they put together, if
I
you
put
leap, they
other
merge
hand then.
together.
Other hand.
You see what I'm
Oh,
talking about?
Other hand.
You want me
Please,
to
other
have
you
hand.
two?
put the watch
Please.
on a different hand.
Okay.
Would you have two watches on you?
I don't know. If you take a man wig off, then would you have be bald
Huh?
headed? I don't know, bro.
What?
Put the watch
Leap,
Hold
they
on, hold on, hold on,
merge
hold on.
together.
What was his answer? What
They're
was
on the
his answer?
same hand. It's just one watch. If they put together, if you leap, they merge together. You see what I'm talking about? You want me to
if
have
you
two?
put the watch on a different hand, would you have two watches on you?
I don't know. If you take a man wig off, then would you have be bald headed? I don't know, bro. We all got questions that they ask. I mean, shit. I mean, what you want to do? I don't
What?
know, bro.
I'm
Is we on
curious.
this build? Are we on this build or what? What we gonna do, bro?
This is
What
what
we
we're gonna
gonna
do,
do?
because I'm actually curious. Because the last
Mm.
people I had on here, I had four other people that had.
Ain't no way there's that many fucking retarded niggas on this earth that think the black woman is God. Ain't no fucking way there's 4 other individuals on this. Reset, bro. Reset us. Reset us. I mean, oh, bro. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. God, please reset us. Your Majesty, Your Excellency, please. If there's a button up there, if people, if this truly is a dystopia of a world, if there is a button right there that says either game over, reset, or fuck it. Hit either reset or fuck it, please. If there's 4 other people that you blessed on this earth with the ability to speak, see, talk, think, and have a brain, and you bless them to be in a position of wealth and some sort of power where they got some sort of reach on people. If it, please reset the world, please. We have failed you. We had you gave. I know you trying to. I know you gave us a chance, but you trying to forgive the feminism shit. You trying to forgive the war that's going on. I know, but hey, yo, it's an. We cooked. We we cooked, my boy. Oh, we, Your Majesty, we are cooked. We are cooketh.
Your same
And his name is King Knowledge.
points of
Holy
view,
shit, we're
right?
cooked.
And now let's change up the dialogue a little bit, because I'm
And
curious.
who this nigga trying to look cute for, bro? Like, what you on? It's like, this nigga's a light skinned ass nigga, bro.
Of knowing.
Oh
I
my
believe
god,
that you let me know
why
if
are you
you
squinting
don't
at me?
believe that 1+1 = 2, but let me know if this makes sense to you, and see if we can
Nothing's
come
gonna
to agreement on something. That's what I want to get
nothing
here.
gonna make
Okay,
sense to the homie. 1+1
correct
equals
me if
two.
I'm wrong.
If you don't believe 1+1 = 2, you ain't gonna believe
Influence
shit.
creates thinking. Thinking creates behavior. Influence creates thinking. Thinking creates behavior.
And this nigga gonna hit him with some deep shit. This nigga is stupid, Fugazi, bro. He's dumb.
Would you say that that's true?
He don't know. He just gonna agree because he don't understand the
Makes
question.
sense.
Okay, cool. I want to know this
He don't know what the fuck
because
you
I
said,
spoke
bro.
with, you're the fifth person I had on the podcast now that believe that the black woman is God, right?
Insane.
So since we know that, and you just confirmed that influence creates thinking and thinking creates behavior,
Mm.
you have this, your mind frame of how you think. I want to know what influenced you to think this way.
It's knowing versus belief. Everybody believes in God. I know God. You see what I'm saying? Knowing is being able to have logic, evidence, and reason. You know.
Ain't no way this nigga just said logic, evidence, and reason, saying that he has those characteristics while plus one just merged. Ain't no way, bro. Boy, ain't no fucking way, bro. Oh my god.
know it, just like your
Oh
past
my
experiences.
god.
I know my mother. So before I learned how to talk, before I learned how to walk,
You want to know why the black woman isn't God? Honestly, I don't know. It's you want to know why? Because they died. They're not infinite. They're not fucking all knowing. Damn well not all knowing. They're not all because you was raised by a black woman. I'm pretty sure. Because if she was all knowing, she would have smacked up out you, boy, when you was old. Not all knowing, not all seeing, not all forgiving, not all loving. They're not. They're none of that shit. They die. They bleed. They have pain. And they need air to survive as well as water and food. God don't need none of that nigga. He was here before us. He gonna be here after us. Black woman ain't.
before I had taught about my ABCs, before I was taught about anything, my mother was there. Somebody had to teach me, influence me, get me to think about a God that they wanted me to think about. But prior to that, my mother was my creator. So when you look at it, my mother was a black woman, and all black women are the manifestation of Mother Nature. I don't give a fuck about a book in which you read, bro. Go to nature and look at it. That is the
I
supreme
got
map
you.
of things. Everything
Clarence,
in nature
one
is telling
second.
you what the
Clarence, I
every
seen that
you
you,
don't have you
real
don't have
quick.
to stop me, bro. You don't have to stop
No, no,
me
no.
every
Someone
fucking
came
30
in the chat.
seconds.
Clarence, I
You
see you
don't
come in
have to
here. Give
stop
it
me
two
every 30
seconds.
seconds,
I'll
bro.
add you
30
in after I
seconds?
have this discussion with him.
I get
Once
30
again,
seconds to speak?
You
Like
was
every
listen,
speaking
man.
single
for 30
time?
seconds,
It's
but
a
Is
somebody
that what you
podcast, and
feel?
I
trying
had
to
You're
someone trying to
intimidated.
join the live stream.
You're
I
intimidated, bro.
No,
That's
no, I
all
had
it
someone
is.
trying
You're
to join the live
intimidated.
stream.
You don't want to know. You do this for content.
Intimidated?
At the end of yeah, you're intimidated. It's got to be.
Come
If
on,
I can
man.
sit there and listen to you and
Nah,
you
man.
can't listen to
I
me,
mean,
you
listen, bro.
told
We
us
could
about a pregnant male rat. You told
intimidate,
us the
bro.
science
I do
brought about a
debates with
pregnant
men
male
in
rat.
person. You could come here in person. No one's intimidated, bro.
You gotta be.
No
It's
one
gotta be
feels like that.
something. Then
You could
why
have this
won't you let
discussion
me
in
speak the
person
whole
the same way I'm
podcast?
conveying myself with you over here.
you
It'll be
The
in
really
whole
person, and
listening to
actually,
the
podcast,
it'll
bro.
be more
podcast.
Listen,
intense.
y'all.
We said that
Honestly, I think he gave you a lot more time to speak than needed to. He could have just cut you off once you said one plus one merges. That should have been the end of the fucking conversation. On God, bro.
influence creates
I'm sorry,
thinking,
not on God. On
thinking
this,
creates
on King
behavior.
Knowledge, slime.
You think that the black woman is God. I want to know what influenced you.
Looking for God.
Okay?
Looking for God. Okay.
Explain, elaborate. What did you
God
find
had
that made you really think that the black woman is God?
And
my
why?
mother
Why
Like
was
you?
in my
You
face the whole time. She was in my face the whole time, and I didn't realize that
okay.
that was God. So they told me that my mother, everything was outside of me. They told me that everything else was my mother. Everything else is God
was
but your
they?
mother. And then you look at why they oppress every woman in religion. Christianity, their God says it's okay to rape a woman, defile a woman. Islam, they say it's okay to beat a woman. Allah is literally a lot. So they literally define everything in woman. It's all about women.
I don't know about the Christian. I'm not a Christian. Christians, y'all let me know if there's any Christian that watch this podcast. I mean podcast that watch this, and y'all let me know if I don't think so. I would pray. I don't. I There's no way in the fucking Bible is it saying it's okay to rape women. No way in fucking hell is that in any Bible. That's some blasphemous shit. Insane.
Oppression and for women not to realize that they are the true creators. That's why the patriarch took over. The patriarch literally took over the matriarch. The matriarch had always been in rulership. That's why they studied the goddess Hathor. They literally was with the queen of heaven in Jeremiah 44. They
The Queen of Heaven. Therefore, there is a what? King of Heaven. For there to be a queen, she has to be married to who? King, correct? A king is born a fucking king. Like, well, a king is born a prince, and the prince becomes a king. But you know what I mean. Like, if your dad is a king, you're gonna be the next fucking king. You feel me? A woman ain't fucking born a queen. If your mom is a queen, you're not gonna be the next fucking queen. No, the king chooses who the fuck is his queen. Jesus Christ. But yeah, if that's the case, why isn't it vice versa? There has never been a fucking matriarchy to begin with, because if that's the case, that means women would have to overpower fucking men and make us submit to their shit. Not saying that we're overpowering women to shit, but I'm saying because that we can that there's we could apply force or use force most of the time, bro. We're going to win if it comes down to that shit. There's never been a fucking matriarchy ever, ever.
He spoke about the goddess everywhere.
Got
Tuarat
you.
was the
I have
first
another
deity
question for
that
you
was
too.
ever worshipped. See, like I said, I get 30 seconds.
Oh no,
So
you
you don't
explained
really
it.
want to
Now I
do
have
this.
another
Yeah.
question for you.
So I'm saying I wasn't done.
Oh,
That's what I'm
you have
saying. Let
more?
me know
Go
how
ahead,
long
bro.
I
Go
get.
ahead.
I mean, you just stop me. You're gonna keep doing it. So go ahead.
I mean,
That's
it's you
it's
you
okay.
explained
It's
all the way
okay.
down to
Go
how it
ahead,
went.
bro. Go ahead.
Got
Go
it.
ahead, bro. Go
So
ahead. Go ahead.
and also I'll just give you the rules of the podcast. So get used to it. So guess what? This is called order, right? Men create order. This is
Mm,
my platform, so there's a hierarchy to things. It's my
mm,
rules. So if I set the rules and you follow the rules, right? When
mm,
you have
mm.
your own podcast and you invite me on, you set the
Right.
rules and I follow those rules. Life is
Okay.
in hierarchy. So I have a question for you.
So
You
then
just said
you
that the
don't want to hear it.
matriarchy. I have a question for you.
Yeah.
Listen, you
Of
just
course, you
said
just
that
had a question for me.
the matriarchy was
Right.
taken over by the patriarchy. How can
Correct.
if the matriarchy is natural, right? It's a natural way of life. It's nature, right? You said the father doesn't come from nature, but the woman does come from nature. If that's the case, if the woman was first, you
Mm.
say that the woman is first. My question is, if the woman came first and you think the black woman is God, why is it that she's always being taken over by a man? Wouldn't
Who
you
said
think? You just said that
who?
the
Okay,
patriarchy
okay. No,
always
no, no,
takes
no.
over the
I'll let you
matriarchy.
finish. I'll let you finish so I can speak. Go ahead.
That's my no, no, that's my question. You just said that the patriarchy always
I
takes
know
over
what
the
I said.
matriarchy. How can you say and even think logically that the woman came first if she's not strong enough to defend for herself? Answer it now.
Well, I'll calm down a little bit. Now, let me answer. In regards to the patriarchy taking over the matriarchy, it had nothing to do with strength. You have to understand that's brute strength. So what it was the
God
son
dang.
turned against his mother. The son literally turned against his mother. So instead of being the protector, the son became the predator. And then Christianity and
Why does the son need to protect the mother if the mother is God? Wouldn't the mother not need protection from the son or whatever? Why if it's a matriarchy, why the fuck is the mother dependent on the father, the male, the son, the fucking cousin, the nigga down the block? Why is she dependent on the opposite fucking sex to protect them? Why is that, my nigga?
all of these other religions were created to teach men that they were higher than women. How do you think the oppression started, women? They needed religious context to literally turn your man against you. You can look throughout all the religions
Did you
and you
ever
can
think that
see
the
where you were
woman,
governed.
that the
Can you
man is
shut
just
the
stronger
fuck
than a
up, nigga?
woman? Do you
God
ever just
damn,
think
bro.
that
This nigga get impressed. Shit, it's never that deep, Salon, but it was reaching that boiling point. A nigga that's not intellectually yo woman, bro. If a nigga can't yeah, listen, you know what I hate? I hate how bitches say don't date a broke nigga. You feel me? I seen this Instagram that has summed that shit up perfectly. I'm gonna try to find it and show you after. But
the
let's get back to what the fuck this nigga saying because I lost my oh if a woman is God, why does she need the opposite sex to protect her at all? Let alone her fucking son.
man is
Nigga
just
on some
stronger
hoe
than a
shit.
woman
This
and
nigga
more
on some hoe
superior than a
shit, man.
woman?
You's a bitch, nigga. On
Did
my
you ever
mama, you
think
a
that?
bitch. Fuck
Say
wrong
that to
with
my
you, bro?
face, man. You
I
welcome
said
here. I
you's a
have you
bitch,
on.
nigga.
I
I
have
don't
you
give a
on.
fuck where you
I
at,
have
nigga.
you
I don't
on,
give a
bro.
fuck. Smash the shit out your
Listen,
pussy ass.
actually, here's what
You's
I'll
a
do
little
for you
bitch,
because
nigga.
I've been waiting
All
for
you
someone
do,
like you.
yeah, I'm right here.
I'll
I'm
send
right
you out
here. You's
here.
a bitch.
I'll
Fuck you
send
talking
you out
about,
here, right?
nigga?
I'll
The
send
fuck
you out
out of
here.
here. What you Diddy now?
I'll
You
pay
Diddy?
for your ticket to
This
come
nigga
out here.
Diddy?
I'll
You
pay
know
for
what I'm
your
saying?
ticket to
What
come out
kind
here and we can do this debate live in person.
of
And I guarantee you won't have that energy in person. I guarantee you it. I had another man
all right,
talk
man.
crazy just like you, but in person, he wasn't speaking that crazy. It was a entirely different
Bro,
story.
you can tell
It was a
everybody in the
entirely
room can
different
see you
story.
a bitch, man. Everybody in the room can
Okay,
see you a
man.
little hoe, bro.
You if anything, bro, you the bitch in this scenario, bro. You can't control your emotions. You barking at a nigga through the screen. Like you getting mad, nigga lets you speak 10 minutes. And you mad that he letting you speak bullshit, bro. A nigga that's saying one plus one merges. Feminine ass fucking whatever the fuck you are. You a bitch, bro. You a bitch.
Now
You
you're
came to
making ad
play.
hominems. No
You
one
ain't
made
come.
ad
You ain't come to
hominems
have no
about you. This
motherfucker.
nigga looking like a
You ain't
fake Drake
come.
over here, man. This nigga looking sweet as cheese. How you over here trying to act hard when you get your eyebrows done every day? This nigga looking sweet. This nigga sweet as pie with that little chain on. This
There's a little
nigga
chain on.
squinching his eyes. Nigga, what's in your eye? Why you keep squinching your eyes like that? Trying to have the light skin look. Yeah. Come on, bro. Calm down with all that, nigga. Let's have a regular discussion. You making that homicidal attacks. I ain't making none on you. You made them
Bro,
first. So we can either finish this debate.
This dude a whole white boy, bro. Like,
This guy
the
said a
fuck you
white
come
boy.
from,
Just
man? You
because
is a
you
white
can't
boy. You can hear
articulate
how you
yourself.
talk. Nigga said I look like
Just
Drake.
because you
This
can't
motherfucker sitting
articulate
there.
yourself
What the fuck is you talking
doesn't
about, man?
mean that I'm a
Them
white boy
corny
because I
ass
can.
jokes.
That don't mean that, nigga. Chat is clowning you right
Oh
now.
my
But anyways,
God.
bro,
Yeah, all right.
here's what I'm saying, man.
You ignorant.
Everything that you said is
going
all
off.
false
You
because the
see it.
root of it, the cause of it is false. The man is superior than a woman.
Still
Why
here.
doesn't a matriarchy
If the matriarchy will
ever
always
stood a
be in
test of time?
existence, it's just been hijacked by the patriarchy. You
How
women
can
still produce us. Can
how
you just
can
chill for
men?
a minute? Can you give me a little bit so I can talk to people to get them to understand where
No,
I'm
no,
coming
no, no,
from?
no,
Can you
no,
just
no, no.
be
It ain't
quiet
going
for a
like
second?
that. That isn't how
How
this
does it
goes, bro.
go?
Because you're not
How does it
answering
go? Explain it
questions,
to me.
bro. You're not
I'm
answering
tired of your
questions.
questions. Just let me speak for
Listen,
a
man,
minute,
if you
bro.
tired of the questions, then you can hop off
I'm
the
just
stream,
saying
bro.
though.
You're just speaking
Because you
nonsense
getting
right now.
frustrated. Like I said, you're intimidated for you not to let
Nigga,
me talk. But I'm over here. It's
nigga, you
really
look like a
crazy as
broke
hell.
Drake, nigga. Who
I
intimidated
know,
by
bro. You
you,
said
nigga?
that. You said that already. You said that
No,
already.
no
You
one
said
said
that
broke.
already.
Yo, y'all dragging this shit, bro. This becomes some petty, unnecessary crap.
That was
Yeah,
different.
okay.
See, you can't
You
listen.
added
You don't
broke to
have
that.
good active listening
Corny
skills,
ass
buddy.
shit, man.
You don't
Corny.
have good active listening
Yeah,
skills.
look at
Low
bro. You got a
IQ.
man wig on. You
Low
got a
IQ,
man
man.
wig on, and you talking about Drake, man.
This nigga said
Like
a man
fucking
wig,
look at
bro.
you.
My hair
I
is
don't know
just
what the
long,
fuck.
man. It's just
Okay,
long.
well,
I
line
have
that
good
shit
hair,
up.
bro.
Line your shit up.
Yeah.
Line your
It's
shit
all
up. You
good.
see that shit?
Look at your
Whack ass
headline,
shit.
buddy.
You sitting there? Look at it. It's lined
Look,
up, nigga.
now
What the
your
fuck is
junk
wrong
is
with your
crooked.
shit?
Your junk leaning over here, bruh.
All right, bro.
Your
All
junk,
right, all
Trying
right.
to do
your
little
junk
Okay,
tilted.
that's what
tail.
we're getting into.
Anyways, so
Intimidation
like I
at its
said, there's a
finest.
hierarchy. You
You
started
don't
the
want
ad
me to.
hominem.
Ain't you the one that just said he intimidated and he using intimidation because he talking back? Come on, bro. Like I said, bitch.
Oh,
I
you don't
didn't
want me to
start the ad
speak. You don't
hominems.
want me to
But
speak.
here's what it is.
It sound like if he was a bitch, he'd be the type, hit me, nigga, hit me, nigga. You know, the bitches that talk to their nigga, I bet you won't. They gonna hit the nigga. Yeah, you ain't gonna do shit. Hit me, nigga, hit. And like he one of them niggas, bro. He
It's a hierarchy to things. So if you don't want to follow the
Nah,
orders, you can hop
you
off the
don't
stream
want
or I'll
nobody
kick you
to
off the
talk
stream.
though. I don't understand. Man, you's a
No.
bitch anyway, nigga. You didn't want to do nothing anyway. You got your
Yo,
ass murdered over here. You
come
got your ass
over.
murdered
No,
over here.
I
You
mean,
can't fuck with
you
me,
believe
so
that
you
1 +
upset.
1
You
doesn't
mad.
equal 2.
You call it whatever.
And
You
I've
asking
already
the
said
fucking
we could have
questions.
this live stream
You
in
asking the
person.
conversation. Man,
And
straight
I
man,
trust
come
you
on,
in
man. You's a
person,
clown. You's a
you wouldn't
clown.
have this energy.
Bro,
I'll
I would
literally
beat the
fly you
fuck
out.
out you, man. Y'all
I'll
beat
come
the
out.
fuck out
Yo,
you, bro. I'm
I'll
not
bring
no
you out
Diddy,
here, bro.
bro. I'm not your little
Listen,
boy. I'm not
I'll
your little
bring you
toy.
out here.
You're talking.
I'll bring
You're
you out
just
here.
talking. We're
Do
talking
you take
on
my
a fucking
offer? I'll
platform.
actually
We're
offer you.
having a
So this what
conversation. It's a
men do.
debate, and
This is
you
what men do.
scared.
Because
You
let's
scared to
see if
have the
you're really man of your
conversation.
word. Men are men of their word. So here's my word. Here's my word. I'll fly you out here and we can have this debate in person. I'll put it on
Right.
my word. If you really want to come out here, I'll fly you out here and we can do it in person. And after that, we could box.
don't say fly you out. Just say pay for the flight, but I just sound gay. I'm gonna fly you and make it sound like you a bitch.
How about that? Let's do it. If you really feeling that, if you really feeling
I
froggy,
would be
nigga,
like, I bet, nigga, send the bread. 1,000 shit. Appreciate you, my nigga. There's on some shit this bitch nigga
leap.
do.
I'll send you out here. I'll put that on my
All
word.
right, bro.
And we got
All right.
hundreds of people in here. No, you want to approve to that offer? If not, then shut up, nigga, and pay attention to the hierarchy. Here's the rules. So I'm gonna ask you
More rules.
questions, and then you're gonna
More
listen,
rules.
and you're going to answer these questions.
Damn, nah, I ain't letting no nigga talk to me like that, bro. You gonna talk to me with respect, you feel me? I don't give a fuck how they talking about. Shut up, nigga. Listen to the rule. Hey, yo, what is you talking, nigga? Respect me, boy. Well, yeah, he kind of deserve it though, cause he the first one that took it there. So anything goes.
Questions, because you're just talking just to talk. Do you understand? So,
Hey, you're a
question
scary
here.
little boy. You're a scary little boy,
Cool,
man.
man.
That's
You
all
still
it is.
talking,
You're
bro?
a scary little boy,
Question
man.
here.
I'm from
How
Chicago,
can
puss ass nigga.
you
You
still
talking about
didn't?
flying out
This
a
nigga
nigga and
still.
fighting. You talking about flying me out and trying to box and
Listen,
have a
my
debate.
finances is
What's
good.
wrong with
My
dudes, man?
finances is good. I've been waiting
What's
for
wrong with
somebody
them?
like you that's talking
We
spicy. This
debate,
is what I
nigga.
do.
I told you, you's a bitch,
This is
man,
what
and
I
you
do,
know
man.
you's a bitch. You don't do shit. You can tell you a white boy.
Well,
You a little white boy that like
I,
to play.
I
You like
see
to
that
do
you
this
ain't
little
want my
jokey
offer,
joke.
but
I think he a bitch, and I don't think Hulk really the type to really get into fights. I don't think he really like that. But I definitely think he not like that. He just nigga that talk, he a pussy, he a bitch.
Shit.
listen, homie had
He
to go.
actually,
He just talking to talk. He talking silly. Chat.
oh, that's it.
This is what we happen when you talk to feminine
Alright, cool.
men
Actually, let me talk your shit. You earned it. Talk
and
your shit.
emotional men. They get all soft. They can't have a good conversation, a good back and forth. He doesn't respect an hierarchy, which is why he doesn't
I don't,
respect the
I don't know why he keep
patriarchy. He's
doing all
speaking
this.
nonsense, which I checkmated them on many times. He believed that 1 + 1 doesn't equals 2. He's living in la la land. He's literally a female, which is crazy. Also, he doesn't understand that if a creator is creating beings, human beings, and we all know that the world was created with animals first. We all know that there's times of day, there's night and there's day. Why would God create a being that's a woman that is higher in estrogen and that's higher in trait neuroticism, which means that they feel more emotions and more negative emotions, meaning that the woman being created first has a higher probability of being scared of the dark than a man. Back in the day, there weren't any electricities and lights and stuff. So why would God create a woman first that is weaker, that can't manipulate the world how the man can, that can't create the infrastructure and build shelter?
I mean, I'm gonna stop it there because you can't really. I do agree that the man was created first. I mean, even in the Bible it says fucking Eve came from Adam. Okay, I could have that shit. Let's say the man was created first. But the way he's trying to argue that point, you can't really use that point. You can't say God created man first because he knew men are gonna be stronger than women. No, you can't really say that. If God is gonna create, if God, like, if he's a creator, why wouldn't, if he did create a woman first, he could just make the bitch strong. He could just make strong women. Like, he could make Amazonians. They're still women. He could definitely just do that shit. He's God. He could really do whatever the fuck he wants. If we're going by that. So let's not say like that's the reason why men are first because we're stronger. That don't make sense to me. I don't agree with that. Because you can't really, there's no proof behind that. You feel me? But I found a clip I was talking about. Hey, I want y'all to listen to this. The nigga that was just talking, the King Wisdom dickhead. This the type of nigga. This the type of nigga. This the type of nigga that he seems to me. Listen. Hold on. Let me go back to him. Go back to. Hold on. Rewind. Hear all the time is don't date a broke man. Wrong. Wrong. It's not don't date a broke man. Don't date an uneducated man. For when he is intellectually inferior, he will assert his dominance in other arenas. Let me say that again because y'all need to jot that down. When he is intellectually inferior, he will assert his dominance in other arenas. When he can't match your intellect, when he can't match you in conversation, when he can't really debate you, when he can't really offer much to a talk, he will assert his dominance in other arenas. His strength will show up in other places. And those places will be emotional or physical abuse or both. Am I lying? You need an educated man. For an educated man will know how to escape poverty. And everything else is just him. But that's what I'm trying to say. Like, because this nigga's now fucking smart, because he fucking thinks 1 + 1 merges, the only way he could really win in any fucking thing is probably in a physical. That's why his body's probably the way he is. He works out because he knows that's the only thing he really has is that. Honestly to God. And probably his fucking looks. Cause he ain't got shit going on up here. If you think 1 + 1 is not merging, but yet you're smart enough, so fucking galaxy brained that you know that only black women are God because you study nature so fucking well. When you shit, fucking bonsai trees fall off. Like, cause a nigga like that is fucking retarded. Excuse my French. I hope y'all enjoyed the content. Let me know what y'all think about the video. Like, comment, subscribe, and I'm gonna catch y'all niggas later, man. Be safe. Enjoy your weekend, and please, fellas, ladies, kids, if y'all, please, kids, if y'all watching, don't be watching it. This is bad content. I'm cursing like a parents. Hey, if your kid is watching this, stop that. Cut that out. Now, kids, if you are still watching this, please know that 1 + 1 = 2. Okay? Okay. Have a good one.